3 people are now in jail on charges related to the brawl that happened early Saturday morning on 4th Street in downtown Cincinnati.
On TNS, Merriweather, Takira Vernon, and Jermaine Matthews are the first 3 charged in connection to that fight, the video of which went viral.
3 of the suspects behind that viral downtown Cincinnati beating are now before a judge. What happened next? It's nothing short of chilling. Last week's violent brawl, captured in grainy video, rocked the city of Cincinnati. 3 individuals, Merriweather, Vernon, and Matthews, have appeared in court after the viral footage showed them unleashing chaos downtown. Marching into the courtroom, Merriweather, Vernon, and Matthews faced judge, camera, and public outrage. Bond hearings, formal charges. This is the shift from video to justice.
He's 39 years old from Walnut Hills. He's allegedly the man in the red shirt in the video, punching and stomping a man. Matthews' attorney says he was involved in the fight because the man police refer to as the victim kicked Matthews' car and called him a racial slur.
Matthews, alleged to be the man in the red shirt, turned himself in. His defense? He was retaliating after being kicked and insulted with a racial slur.
Exists on social media. It doesn't paint the whole picture. This white individual reaches over, says, "That's your car," and slaps my client in the face. That person, the alleged victim in this case, threw the first punch.
Takira Vernon is 24 years old and lives with her mother in Evanston. Her record up till now only included traffic tickets. You can see her in the video, allegedly with the long curly hair, attempting to hit one woman, and then allegedly later hitting another woman from behind. That woman eventually gets knocked out.
They're each charged with felonious assault, aggravated riot.
She was trying to render aid to another victim.
She was.
At the time.
She was rendering aid to another victim that was on the ground, trying to get him back to his feet. He's actually trying to get his pants back on because they beat his pants off of him. And while she's rendering aid to that gentleman there, that's when Miss Vernon comes up and strikes her in the face. This for no reason at all.
34-year-old Montianez Merriweather is from South Cumminsville. He served 7 years in prison for armed robbery and was out on bond for 4 felony gun charges when the fight occurred.
We have Mr. Merriweather coming up behind the victim, striking him in the side of the face from behind.
So you would call this like a surprise?
So this was more kind of like an ambush.
We spoke with Merriweather's cousins after the hearing. They say the prosecution is distorting the facts and their cousin is not a bad guy.
If convicted, they could face decades behind bars.
Since he did his time, he has changed his life completely. Everything they're trying to point him out to be a thug, that is not him.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I saw him in the video, and he was pretty violent.
He was, but you'll be violent if somebody spit on you as well. You'll be violent if somebody calls you a racial slur.
Merriweather's cousins say that they want to know why police have not arrested and charged the man who they are calling the victim. After all, police in court today admitted that he threw that first punch. Now, the prosecutor intimated in court that those charges may soon be coming. Incidentally, Matthews is currently charged with assault and aggravated riot. His bond is set at $100,000, but will go up tomorrow likely when police add aggravated assault to his charges. Vernon, the female defendant, got a $200,000 bond. She and Merriweather already have all 3 charges filed against them. Merriweather got a $500,000 bond. The prosecutor plans to present his case to the grand jury on August 8th. Incidentally, that woman who was knocked out, dropped to the ground, she apparently is from Russia, and police say that she has now returned to Russia, caught a flight on Sunday. Reporting live from the courthouse, David Winter, back to you.
Yet the courtroom wasn't the end. 2 other suspects, Devon and Rosemond, were later arrested, and the total now stands at 6 indicted. The arrests followed mounting pressure. City leaders, officials, and outraged locals demanded swift action after the footage triggered national backlash.
Last night, one of the suspects, 34-year-old Montanez Merriweather, now facing federal charges for illegally having a gun as a convicted felon. Court records show that Mr. Montanez, some weeks before the fight, was arrested for receiving stolen property with a gun. Then he bonded out of jail the next day. Now, meanwhile, we're still pushing for answers from the city and investigators on what led to the assault. Mayor Aftab Pureval spoke yesterday, encouraging fast action in the case.
I think what is in the best interest of the city is for us to, as soon as possible, make final charging decisions and brief the public so that we can move on from this fight and focus on the real public safety concerns, which are gun violence and property crime.
How Judge Triggs may move very quickly in this case. In fact, the judge saying that he wants to encourage transparency in the entire incident, going so far as to be live streaming the court cases himself, as well as making sure that the public has access to seeing.
Even with city interventions and deeper investigation underway, critics question why only one 911 call was made and whether the police response was too slow, even amid heavy crowd presence downtown. Public outrage mounted. Councilwoman Parks sparked backlash for saying the victims begged for that beatdown, words condemned as tone-deaf during a crisis.
Down the street, and on the video, he said, "You want to mess with these Russians?" And he smacked the first guy, but it wasn't like they thugs. My child is in school. He had 5 kids. He's on the B honor roll in school. And he's not the thug that they put out in there to be.
Now, if you remember, Chief Terry Thigi said that anyone who used their hands to intend harm will be facing consequences no matter what side of the fight. So we will be looking out for more arrests and continue to keep you updated. These suspects are due in court again next month.
Politicians from both sides seized on the moment. Vice President Vance called the scene a mob of lawless thugs, demanding harsher penalties to make downtown safe again. Court will move inch by inch from appearance to arraignment to trial. For now, the courtroom holds only the first act, but to the victims, its weight is far heavier. 3 faces in court, videos watched by millions, but justice doesn't move on viral views. It moves in judges' chambers.
With assault and aggravated riot, his bond is set at $100,000, but will go up tomorrow likely when police add aggravated assault to his charges. Vernon, the female defendant, got a $200,000 bond. She and Merriweather already have all 3 charges filed against them. Merriweather got a $500,000 bond. The prosecutor plans to present his case to the grand jury on August 8th. Incidentally, that woman who was knocked out, dropped to the ground, she apparently is from Russia, and police say that she has now returned to Russia, caught a flight on Sunday. Reporting live from the courthouse, David Winter, back to you.
Center, she has the very latest on these charges. Good afternoon, Rachel.
Good afternoon. 3 people, including one with a violent criminal past, now face felonious assault and aggravated riot charges after the chaotic fight downtown. While police say it was a coordinated attack, family members say there is more to the story. Montana's Merriweather, DeKira Vernon, and Jermaine Matthews are all charged with felonious assault and aggravated riots. Prosecutors say Merriweather was the catalyst in what they call coordinated attack. He was seen on video whispering to the victim just before the violence began. He was already out on bond for a separate gun and stolen property case. His bond was set at $500,000. Jermaine Matthews allegedly knocked a victim to the ground and hit another person. His attorney claims it started after the victim slapped him. Matthews was given a $100,000 bond, and DeKira Vernon is also accused of hitting a female victim and has an outstanding traffic warrant. Her bond was set at $200,000. Police say new surveillance video and viral social media videos are helping them piece together what happened, but family members of the accused say there is more to the story. Here's what Montana's Merriweather's mother had to say outside of court.
These Russians was walking down the street, and on the video, he said, "You want to mess with these Russians?" And he smacked the first guy, but it wasn't like they thugs. My child is in school. He had 5 kids. He's on the B honor roll in school. And he's not the thug that they put out in there to be.
Now, if you remember, Chief Terry Fiji said that anyone who used their hands to intend harm will be facing consequences no matter what side of the fight. So we will be looking out for more arrests and continue to keep you updated. These suspects are due in court again next month. I'm reporting outside the Justice Center. Rachel Whalen, WLWT News 5.
Stay focused, stay informed, turn on notifications, stay aware. Comment. What's the right outcome?